right, everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're looking into Bitcoin,
Okay.
specifically its potential for correction, especially, given how it's done against gold lately.
Yeah.
And get this, there are predictions that Bitcoin could actually reach a new all-time high price. So how does all this fit together?
It's a real head scratcher, right?
It is. So our source today is throwing this headline at us. Bitcoin warns of correction for Bitcoin as it strengthens against gold, shares new price predictions.
Wow.
How can Bitcoin be getting stronger, but also be heading for a downturn?
Yeah.
It's like saying you're winning a race while you're tripping over your own feet.
Well, imagine like running a marathon. You're doing great. You're making good time, but you
Yeah.
need to slow down. You need to catch your breath every so often, right?
Right.
So that's kind of like what a correction is in the financial world.
Okay.
Just a temporary dip in price after a period of growth. Doesn't mean the race is over, just a little break before the next sprint.
Okay, so Bitcoin might be taking a quick break. I get that.
Yeah.
What's this whole Bitcoin against gold thing about? Why are we comparing those two? They seem like totally different things.
Well, they're not as different as you might think. Gold has always been seen as a safe haven asset.
Right.
Like that warm, comfy blanket that people reach for when times are uncertain.
Yeah.
It's been a solid store of value for centuries, but now Bitcoin's being viewed in kind of the same way, like a digital gold. It's like this new shiny blanket's popped up, and investors are trying to figure out which one they like better.
So it's a blanket battle going on in the market.
Yeah.
And then to make things even more interesting, our source throws in new price predictions.
Uh-huh.
Did they give us any clues about what those predictions are?
They didn't give us any specifics, which I think makes it even more interesting, don't you think?
I guess so.
This just goes to show how unpredictable Bitcoin can be. It's a wild ride, and trying to predict where it's going next can feel impossible.
Okay, so to sum it up for everyone listening, Bitcoin may be showing off against gold right now. But remember, corrections are a normal part of how markets work.
Exactly.
Like a dance, sometimes Bitcoin takes 2 steps forward and 1 step back, but the music keeps playing.
And here's a final thought. This source gave us a pretty attention-grabbing headline, got everyone thinking. Remember that information can be presented in a way that affects our choices.
Yeah.
So next time you see a headline about Bitcoin, take a second and think about what's behind it. Who's putting this information out there, and what are they trying to do?
Good advice. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
You got it.
Catch you next time.